A couple things really quick. Okay, here we go. There it goes. Sometimes it doesn't work, but I think tonight. Well, what's up, Keife? How you doing? Oh, so interesting. When I do this pop-up chat, I don't see all the names. It's just very interesting. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's weird. Huh. Welcome in. Hey, Simply Shopping. How you doing? I'm good. I'm tired. I'm a little tired, but okay. My eyes are driving me crazy. What's up, Amelia? Yeah, my eyes are like watering. They're burning. Probably because I took a little nap earlier and I give myself a break from the screen today. Yeah, but I'm good. How about you guys? How are you guys doing? I mean, I feel like we were just hanging out. I feel like we were just hanging out. Let me fix one thing. I know I forgot one thing. Hello, hello, welcome in. Let's see. Um, why do I feel like I just started? I'm gonna run some flash sales tonight, and I have a bunch going now on the buy now, and we'll chat a little bit. And I'm gonna stay on for maybe like an hour or so. I just have to fix something in my whatnot. Hey, Duchess, how you doing? You haven't been to bed yet? Oh, you're on East Coast, right? After a cup of tea? Yeah, today was a busy day. It was like I gave myself a little bit of break. So welcome in. This is day number. Look, I got it right. Oh my gosh. Day number 579 out of my 1,000 day whatnot challenge. Oh, you're central. Okay, so 2 hours. It's not too bad. That's not too bad. Like 1:30 is like an early one for me. But you'll hopefully get to sleep in. What was that? Yeah, so today's day 579. Amelia, you're always up, huh? Sometimes I just can't sleep. I don't know. Sometimes the brain just does its own thing. But I was really tired. I made a nice dinner. Well, let's start off. I took the kids to school, came home, and I just had a lot of work stuff I had to do. Got that done. And before I knew it, it was like time to pick the kids up, right? Had to go to Costco today. I had to do that. That was weird. There was like nobody there. But I can tell you right now, I had to get some water. I don't really buy too much bottled water, but I thought, I probably should just get some. Okay, bottled water, there's usually like a tiny aisle to move past it. It's pretty stacked. The water was like almost gone. The toilet paper was almost gone. Um, I was kind of surprised. So I asked the guy, "Are you guys out of stock?" He goes, "No, we were busy over the weekend. People came in and bought a ton of water and paper towels, toilet paper, eggs." Yeah. All right, let me fix the thing I before I forget. Yeah. Okay, hang on one second. How are you, Keife? Oh, it knocked you out. Oh, you have manic squirrel. Wait, on meth brain. You want the squirrel? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? You want wiggle butts? I knew it. Yes. Some days I have that where I'm just like, yeah, you needed that. I knew it. I knew it. Why is this not opening up right now? Every now and then it glitches. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna run flash sales. I just gotta fix something in my show. Hello YouTube, how are you guys doing? What's up, who's your daddy? How are you? Okay, so we're just casually chatting here. Um, what is going on? I gotta fix this. I forgot a couple of things. Yeah, isn't it fun? Or you can have that. Yeah. The Corny. Okay, I fixed it. There's a couple things I always have to do to my show before I actually go live. So I always like to fix. You can't. Some of them you can't fix until you're actually live. Oh my gosh, my eyes are like burning. I put drops in them. I usually use this like natural drops. Let's see. Oh, YouTube didn't work. Okay. What's up, YouTube? How are you doing? All right. What up, Bryce? Okay, now we're kind of set up. I just had to make sure because OBS, you have to like share your whole damn screen with it. Okay, here we go. You just joined. What's going on here? You don't even say hi. How are you? Okay, I'm talking to YouTube sometimes, so if it randomly sounds like who's she talking to, I don't see any chat here on whatnot. It's YouTube. Maybe if you hang out and see what's up, then you'll know. Yeah. Hello, Debbie. How are you? Oh, he's fussy. Little squirt. He's teething. Hi, Bolt. How are you? I know my. You know what? It's the second kid always, right? Ace was probably a breeze. Ace was probably a breeze. Hello, friends. Welcome in. Yes. He got a little cold. You know, when my son would get hello. When my son would he was like I would say maybe colicky a little bit. Um he would hello Aaron. I would give him chamomile tea. And the doctor's like, "Oh, they don't need that." But my mom, like I trusted my mom, like and she had like 5 kids. And you know what? It always helped with his tummy and stuff, but just a little bit. Yeah, and from like 4 or 5 months, and but oh my gosh, some nights like he would not sleep, he would just cry. Good night, Duchess. Have a good night. Yeah. What's up with the sauce? How you doing? Yeah, but I tell you what, it did help. I mean, I'm sure you've tried everything. But like when I had my first kid, I was like, I'm not giving the baby anything, whatever, I kind of was like very particular, but I did use chamomile. It did always help the tummy. Yeah, because it was like straight up breast milk baby the whole time. Hello, Rosie. How are you? So we're just chilling. I'm gonna run some flash sales right now as we speak. I have some show notes with information. Yeah, I knew you had some in your garden. Tina, hello. What's up? Corn is the word. Corn is the word. You know what, Kayfaye? Don't tell anybody, but I did try that. Yeah, on the gums when the teething, just a little. Yep, oldest fashioned, and it works. It does work. People are like, oh, you gave your baby whiskey. No, I didn't give my baby whiskey, but it does work. Remember one time I had a toothache and I lived in my apartment. I had a little thing of whiskey and I just took some out and rubbed it on my gum. It was numb. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. How are you doing, Aaron? It got really? Yeah, I used to take shots of whiskey. What's up? How are you doing? Also, hello. How are you feeling not being committed to the everyday and whatnot? I bet. Huge sign of relief. Yeah. I sound like I have a cold? No, it's allergies. Yeah, I always am like this after I take a nap. And after I eat something spicy, my allergies are messed up. You're good? Oh, I love it. It's the best time of my life. Okay, I just have something I gotta say. Is anybody on here on TikTok and hear that damn girl make up that jingle? Dr. Pepper Baby? Anybody? Or is it just me? Because I can't stop singing that song. Oh my gosh. This girl wrote a jingle. Can I show you it? No, I can't show it because it's a song on YouTube. Like, basically, it's this girl created like a little jingle, and I don't know if she was messing around. Just go search Romeo. Her name is Romeo on TikTok, and then put Dr. Pepper, And she has a ton of, it's at Romeo is her name. And then she has a ton, but her jingle's so good. But there's so many content creators that are super talented and they're taking and making like a commercial with it. Dr. Pepper hasn't like paid her. I really wish they would because I want to go when I go to a restaurant, I order it with the song. Yeah, if a server like literally sings that to me, I'm tipping them so good. Yeah, that's all you drink. It will make you want to buy more. Yeah, and she has a good voice doing it. I don't, but it's just like really good. Yeah. Yeah, isn't it amazing? Isn't it amazing, Cafe? Yep. A kid on a plane screaming, and I gave him my cheese cubes. Much better flight after that. Yes. Oh, you're gonna do 4 days set? That's nice. Yeah, I'm still doing my everyday. So, but some days I'm gonna be short. I'm gonna be short. I'm gonna put me first. Yeah, it is. It's so good though. But you know, Vita Coco coconut water. She did a jingle for them, and at first I was like, it was mediocre. But then some guy made like a professional made a commercial with it. You know, probably like 30 seconds or so. And then all these musicians are like coming together and, making it. And it's like so good. Yeah, they like animated it. And Vita Coco actually paid her money. And all these companies are writing in the comments, hey, do us next, write our song next. So it's actually been cool. I mean, you never know. Now, of course, all these people are copying her. It's like, come on, Yes, there's a lot of people on TikTok doing something like that, but I haven't. I mean, I've been on there a while. I haven't seen a lot of people doing what she's doing. So good for her. Yeah, I hope she gets the big bucks because she's funny. Some of the videos are just so dry, like the dry humor. But it's fun. Let's see. I think why does this do 30 seconds? Anyways, yeah, I knew you love that stuff. Nice. Okay, there we go. For some reason, when I run the full flash sale, that's what I'm running right now, some flash sales. And we're just hanging out, having a chat. Yeah, the Dr. Pepper jingle is in my head for days. And it randomly, because it just has a good, good little beat to it. How about you guys? What'd you guys do today? So this week, I am going to be doing my shows. I'm gonna try to do a Thursday morning vintage show. We'll see how this week goes. If I do get sick, I don't know. I still will be live, but I have my chat show tomorrow morning at 9:23 a.m. and it's gonna be coffee talk. It's gonna be a shorter coffee talk. It's not. I have a little list of things I want to talk about, right? And then next Tuesday is my whatnot, and I think it's all about shipping again. I don't really remember what the topic of the month is. I think it might be shipping. I think, matter of fact, it is all about shipping next week. Shipping. Yep. What's up, Sylvia? Yeah, so next week. So at night, like tonight, I'm not going to talk about shipping. I talked about it last night, so I want to not get into that. But Whatnot has a great resource. I actually put them in my show notes. So maybe. I don't know. I probably not. It's just my allergies, but my eyes are burning, so who knows? Who knows? Who cares? No one cares. No one cares if I'm getting sick. As long as I show up, right? As long as I show up, there's enough to worry about. You cares? Okay. I feel special. I feel better. Thank you. Um, I don't know. It's just like my allergy. You cares too? Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I mean, I think you guys care, or you wouldn't be here. So I appreciate you. Yeah, I think maybe I was on when I was like, I know. When I was on my screen earlier, I think my eyes were burning and then I used drops. Yeah, it was a nice nap though, let me tell you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys. What's up, Gmo Strong? Thank you, Treasure Chest. Seriously, the jingle is just Dr. Pepper, baby. It's good and nice. But I don't da 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 do do do. That's what it is. Yeah, it's just simple and smooth. Yeah. See, have you? Did you hear it before that, Bolt, or did you just go watch it? I love the girl. Yeah, she did one for some. Just Googled it. Yeah, it's just tiny. I mean, that's all it takes. But there's a guy that did like a funk jam to it. It's really good. But the reason why I don't want to play it, and I would like to, is I don't know whose music it is. Like if it's, copywritten, then they'll put a strike on my YouTube, but I don't want that. Every now and then there's some kind of glitch, and I don't want it to pull up in there because you can't, like, stop it from doing that. Hello, YouTube friends. What are you guys up to over there? You sure are quiet tonight. I see a lot of you watching, so welcome in. It's good and simple, huh? Isn't it? It's catchy, though. It's very catchy. Yeah. I wish that I could play it. I'm gonna figure out how I play just her. Yeah. I hope Dr. Pepper. So Dr. Pepper hasn't like reached out to her as far as like doing a deal. They should, because all kinds of people are duetting her, and then what they do is they show themselves like going to the store and getting Dr. Pepper and buying it, and then tagging her and tagging Dr. Pepper. So a couple of people, I mean a ton of people have been tagging her. Same thing with the Vita Coco stuff. People want to go and buy it. Yeah, like I went and bought a 12 pack of Dr. Pepper, and I don't buy soda that often. And my kids are like, "You're buying Dr. Pepper, Mom?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's actually good." You never actually see me selling? I sell. Yeah. Should I just quit now? Maybe I should quit now. That's what we're doing now. I'm running flash sales. Yeah, sometimes in the daytime when I'm doing my shows, I'll be running auctions. But people have different styles of selling. Yeah. I'm a little sassy tonight. Do you think I should start selling? It's my first day. I do always say that. Thank you, Bo, for having my back. Let's see. I know I should probably like not talk anymore and just let's run some flash sales. That's what we're gonna do right now. I'm gonna run. I think most of my stuff is like 20%. I know you have, and I appreciate that. Yeah, the thing about One Up that's great is I know. The thing that's great about One Up is like right now I'm doing these kind of shows because I need to, or I'm not going to be on the app. And so I run to offer a different variety. So like a lot of times I am selling my stuff. Like it's really weird how Whatnot works. You could do like 10 shows of running your stuff and sell a couple of items. I can do these chat shows and I have my bin loaded, and people come in the middle of the night and buy stuff right out of the bin, and it doesn't show up in my show. It shows up in my sales. It's very interesting. Yeah. What's up, Veebs? How are you? What's going on? And I don't take no offense to it or nothing. Like, some people are just running stuff fast and they're yelling and they're doing that. Sometimes I just do it this way. Yeah. And it works. Let's see. Did you schedule your oh, ADHD, thank you for your purchase. I appreciate you. Yeah, there's tons of flash sales in there. I guess I should get motivated, huh? Let's see. Hey, everything if I don't sell anything, it's fine. Yeah. Did you have your first show yet? Not yet, huh? Oh, I guess I got booted. Wait, what happened? Can you guys see me? No, that was weird. Oh, that was kind of weird. It like it vanished. Hey, thank you. I went for you can't it looks purple maybe. It's kind of like a dark blue. Yeah, heck no. Exactly. You're good? Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Let's see. Yeah, it was glitching, so it took away my video feed and I couldn't see it. And then it refreshed, it came back. Yeah, kind of weird. And it's I don't know about you guys, like sometimes because I'm on desktop and I use OBS, some days it's not laggy, and some days forget about it. It's super laggy. I know why it's laggy. Okay, let me turn off that Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi sometimes causes a lag. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna flash sale some stuff and chit chat. There it goes. See, the video feed drops. I know, Don. Wouldn't that be great? It doesn't let you do it, huh? Oh yeah, nothing comes up. I know it would be great. It actually on desktop, if you go to the shop, even I think if you're on Android, it's on there. There's a little slider gear under the Buy It Now tab. If you click on it, you can search. Wait, where is it on there? You hit sort, and then you do. No, it's not under there. I did see an option similar to that. Um, Hold on, I'll see. Because I was looking in one day. It might not be, it might be in Marketplace where you can search. I know, wouldn't it be great flash sale? I'll put that in because they'll listen to that one. I think we need that. Yeah, under the sort flash sale. Yeah. Let's do it right now. I'm gonna put it in the whatnot thing right now. Uh yeah, so whatnot, I'm part of the whatnot community host and I'm part of a program like over a year now. I think it's been, I don't know, 17 months, 18 months of the whatnot community host program. And what that does is, I get access to like information that not everybody gets. And I have a monthly chat show and I have access to whatnot. So I can, reach out if I have a problem as far as not for like my seller account, none of that stuff, but like, for chat shows, information. And then, I have a monthly chat show based on their topic. I just do one chat show a month. What's up, Picker Adam? How are you doing? I'm gonna put it in right now because then I won't remember to put it in. Picker Adam is here. And so anyway, I'm in a group, and then what we do is we actually can ask whatnot questions. Any feedback we get, we share it with whatnot. Um, you would do that, but you don't. And whatnot, you never know when whatnot's in your show. Like they pop in shows all the time, and they might see something they like and reach out to you as a community host. Picker Adam, thank you for the tip. What's going on? Woohoo! I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. It's just every time I try to go find this form that we have. Adam, oh my gosh, did you see this? Did you see what Keife is asking you? Thank you very much for the tip. $1. Keife, he picks a lot of things. Keller, his nose, his butt, nose. He farts. Yeah. Hey, he picks some good finds. He sells sterling silver. 925. That's what he picks. Yep. Ba resale. BA, is it BA or Ba resale? Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. We're just having a little chat and I'm running some flash sales and I'm adding something to the whatnot. Thank you. I hope you had a great show. BA, I appreciate you. What were you selling? Let everybody know when your next show is and what you'll be selling. Wise man, that father of yours. I mean, use some really good soap because regular soap does not get the stank away. Yeah. Yeah, regular. Oh, jewelry. Nice. Well, welcome in. That's why you don't get to be a community host. I can't. What's up, Mike? How are you doing? I appreciate you too. How's Becca? How are you? You guys off tonight? I'm trying to put this in right now, Dawn, because if I don't, I'm going to forget. Uh, Yeah, so being a community host, you have this monthly chat show. You listen to the community, you grab some of the ideas, you grab suggestions, you grab complaints, and you put them in this like Excel spreadsheet. And I kid you not, Whatnot listens. They do because there's some suggestions I've made, other people's made in the group from you guys, and they've implemented them. Some they can't, like, obviously it's like a honeydew list, right? They can't implement everything because maybe this isn't on their plan, or it might cause a problem. I mean, they don't really tell us why they do it or don't. They're like, oh, we like that. Just like when I asked for a sticker category, they're like, hey, that's a great idea. Okay, now we have a sticker category. Yeah, you're doing good. Oh, good. Tomato juice. That's right. Because the finger smell is like a skunk. And tomato juice does take away the stink, the smell. You got to request 6-7 auctions on June 7th to do a 6 second. You should. You should. You just can't do a 6 sec. Yeah, you got to request that. You want me to put it in, figure Adam? Oh, and if you guys request something, I actually will put in there. Yeah, 1 second sudden death. Could you imagine? You would lose out some money, I think. But some people are quick. They're super quick with their custom bids. Well, they already have a trading card category. They have multiple. You mean like for thrift works cards? I don't know if they'll put that. Yeah, I don't think they're going to put that unless they're in on it. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't hurt to ask for that. But because it's one person who like sells those kind of cards right now, I mean, there's multiple people that are going to eventually do that if they're not doing it already, because there's so many people on the app. They may not put it for one specific seller because it's like favoritism, and they don't really do that, which is fair. Maybe some Funkos. Yeah, maybe. I think a while back I asked about that one. Yeah, a custom category for like um but that's what the other category, Kickstarter and other, I think is. I don't know. I'm still trying to find that spreadsheet so I could drop it in here because it's not like here it is. Actually, I don't even know where it is. I wish they would pin it in the group. You have to like search for it. Yeah, am I on your guys' FYP at the top? Yeah, you got to use Kickstarter and other. I wish there was another one. A lot of I mean you're supposed to, if you sell in Pokemon, it's supposed to be Pokemon cards only, not stickers and things like that. That's why we got a sticker category, but people still do it. They don't care. They seem to always put their gift cards in one piece. It's been on there for a while, Mike. It's under trading card games. It's the very last one. Yeah, there's been other Kickstarter or other. So technically that's the category you want to use for like thrift shop trading. I actually think that's the one I do use for my trading cards. Yeah, I never can find this. It's all right. Don't worry about it. But if you do have any kind of cards, then you put it in that. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm not really doing a whatnot chat show. Cinema. Hold on a second. I'm trying to do this other thing really quick so I can stay on. I don't lose it. Yeah, healthy boundaries, not a problem. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to be talking all about whatnot. Tonight's just like about my selling show, regular life. But because you didn't know that, I will answer that for you, okay? But just know that when I'm doing these, I'm not here to talk about like the whatnot stuff. Um, yeah, so if you're on the app, it should show pre-bids, I think. I don't know actually on the app. But on the desktop, there's a tab for oh, yeah, there's not a tab. Oh, yeah, there is. There's a little button that says pre-bids. If you click on it, it should show all your pre-bids. But in order to get pre-bids, you have to have things in the auction tab. Yeah, you have to have things in the auction tab. Let me just enter this thing because for whatever reason I can't find it. If not, I'm just gonna have to worry about later. Oh, undersold auction tips. So is that okay on the desktop? Because I mean on the app. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, so when you have there you go. Usually it'll show pre-bids up in there. Yeah. Yeah, on mobile oh, that's on yeah, on desktop it shows you. It has like in the auction tab a pre-bid button. So if I go to auction, usually it'll show like pre-bids, but I don't have anything in my auction tab. Yeah. I think it's there. And it'll say whatever and you click on it and then it'll show you the items with the pre-bid and then you can run them as auction. And also you got to press the buttons. You got to press the buttons. I don't think Whatnot has like a video on the pre-bids. Yeah, I don't think they do. You're very welcome. Okay, finally I found that damn thing. It's kind of hard to find the spreadsheet. And if I don't put it in right now, forget it. I won't find it. Oops. I want it as de-archivist. But there's tons of really good ideas in it. Whatnot's done a lot of them. Okay, I can do the form after. As long as I open it up, I'll know to go put the information in there. And I usually fill it out every month. And I usually give them about 5 to 10 different suggestions from you guys. I can't put everything in there because it's some of it doesn't make any sense. Some of it's just it's already on the app. Actually, a lot of times people suggest stuff. It's like literally always a feature. Really cheap Lookum stickers. Yes. Yeah, it's cool when people do like all kinds of different things for giveaways. I love that. Somebody can make a video on that? I don't know. Do you know her? Do you know her? I did make a couple videos the other day. I have to clear my computer off. It's so full. I'm trying to get all the pictures. I was actually your coolest sister. Nice. I've been working on like I told you guys you're being sarcastic. Well, I missed that one, I guess. Lick 'em stickers. You crack me up. Was the giveaway say did the giveaway say giveaway number one? Random. I never enter those. I never enter those because they never show up. When they say random number one, random number two, they literally 8 out of 10 times they never send me anything because they're not really trackable. Yeah, people say they are. They have tracking. No, they do not. You take them to the post office. I've already had the conversation with literally every counter person at my post office. You have to. Oh, you have to ship. Oh, I thought they came through the computer. Shit. I thought they came through the thermal printer when you print. Oh, sorry. I didn't know. Okay, I'll do better next time. Are you guys going to report me for that? I'm just kidding. We're being smart asses. Yeah, we're being smart asses, Cafe. Picker Adam, yeah. I That's new to me. I didn't know. I didn't know. Picker Adam coming in here. Yeah. Hall monitor. Respect my authority. Wait. Oh, you want me to do it the other voice? The hall monitor. Okay. See, I can't do it because you know I'm gonna laugh. You know what voice I do. I can't even say that. I have to practice. I need to practice that voice. Yeah, I think I need to practice it. Oh gosh, that's bright. They killed Kenny, you bastards. That's right. What's up, Rebel? Your favorite pig. What's up, Aussie? How are you? Tony. Excuse me. Hello, how are you? Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. What's up? Yeah, I'm the hall monitor. Respect my. I can't do it right now. I'll get. What's up? Kenny would have been okay if he bid more. Poor character. The character from South Park, that's what we're talking about, was killed off so many times. Good morning. Did you get all your goodies? Oh, what's up, Vivian? How are you? Unpacking? Right on. Good. Good for you. That's great. I love it. Yeah, my allergies today are kicking my butt. All right, let's see. I'm going to run some flash. Yes. Oh, Theo Davis. Aaron, thank you for the jewels. I appreciate it. That was very nice of you guys on YouTube. Hey, love you too. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you. Oh, yeah, just earlier today when I woke up, my allergies were kind of funky. And then I took a little evening nap. And I think because I didn't drink any tea and I forgot, I didn't forget. I was busy. So I drank like a little bit of coffee this morning and then I forgot and it got cold and I was kind of too lazy to warm it up, to heat it up. So I drank like half a cup. I think that's why that always like gets rid of the allergies. Hey, thank you. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. Right, Jack. You sound like a grandma, but a humidifier helps so much. Yeah, I don't put that on, but I was kind of dusting too today. I think that messed me up. Oh, is it? It's a bitch. Yeah, I know. We had kind of a little bit of a like family member who's such a nice asshole that came sick to the holidays this year, but I was able to literally duck out on that one. That shit pisses me off. I want to beat an ass for that, but I can't. What's up, Miss Vivian? How are you? Good morning. You like your herbal tea with honey? I do love honey. I don't even use dairy coffee creamer. Tanya, what's up? How are you doing? Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Hello. Thank you for the raid. How was your show? What were you selling? And thank you for coming over to the Insomniac Club. Yeah, right on. Thank you. Is it really the honey? How's he doing? And you don't have to say. I hope he's doing all right. Do only heavy honey and coffee lately. I need like I don't put dairy. Like I started going to oat milk because I stopped doing coffee creamers because like I want to protect my throat, my voice, and the coffee creamer like that's dairy, the flavored ones, they're good, right? I stopped doing them because they gave me a lot of sorry, but I'm gonna say a lot of phlegm, a lot of mucus because it does that. And I stopped drinking it. And then I just do a little bit of oat milk, but I usually do the powdered creamer, and I noticed that does the same thing. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna give it up and just do honey And maybe I like sugar in the raw. Yeah. Yeah, Insomniac Club. This is the place. I literally been doing this late night for over 3 years. Yeah. You raised honeybees when you were a kid? That's awesome. Faded Flamingo is funny as fuck. Hello, Flamingo. I know you're lurking. You're awake probably. Or maybe I have like about an hour and then she'll be awake. Yeah. Or Casey. Or Kelly. God dang, that she changed the name. Yeah. She changed it. She did. Kelly, Casey. Yeah, they crack me up though. He's doing well. He got kicked out of school though. Uh, that sucks that schools are not accommodating with kids, you know. Fuck them. Hopefully, they figure out something to like, so he can stay. I mean, the thing is, school is important, but your health is way more important. Yeah, 100%. They are so funny, huh? Your dad would give us a piece of honeycomb. Oh, yum. I bet that was so good, huh? Because there's no chemicals, definitely 100% organic. Yeah, yeah. We have like a local farm. It's like a small one, and they have bees there. And I went there when like a field trip with my kids, and they have some animals, but like ducks, nothing huge, and chicken. They had a lot of chickens, and but the bees, they had like a pretty good area. Anyway, they get pulled out and gave the kids samples, which I was surprised. It was very good. Very, very, very delicious. And it was funny. I had just brought my coffee cup because it was in the morning. And the guy's like, "You want some honey for your coffee?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they had like a whole coffee setup. They were really cool. They don't do those little field trips anymore. It's too bad because it was so cool. They have apple trees. So I guess in the spring you can go there and pay, so much money to pick apples. But I love them because they limit people. Like you're only allowed to pick like 4 apples or something like that because they want to make sure everybody gets a chance. They have a lot of trees. Yeah. Honeycomb is so delicious. My husband was a beekeeper for a day and he brought me home some. It was incredible. Yeah. We'll go to like a farmer's market and there's a guy, I don't know the brand. It's so good. Yeah, it's like really tasty and so fresh. Like you buy the store when it's processed. It's got, yeah. Only for a day. He was stung 100 times. Oh my gosh. That's a lot. That's a lot. That would make anyone. And hopefully he wasn't allergic. Because if you're alert, you won't catch me volunteering. When I was younger, I was allergic. I haven't been stung by bee in a long time, but when I was, oh my gosh. Yeah, that's it. Avocados and bee stings, allergic to. Nothing too terrible. Oh yeah, no, that could like literally take you out. Yeah. So what we're talking, I'm just gonna flash. So I mean, being allergic to avocados. I don't care. I it's not a big deal for me on that part, s because I didn't know, and then that whole ordeal happened. But I'm real careful. But I can touch them. I can cut them up. I can make guacamole with them. For other people in my household, but I don't. I don't. I'm like, you want that? You can touch it. But I couldn't imagine. What if you touched it and you're allergic that way? That'd be horrible. Like I have a niece, she can't touch mushrooms. She's like literally deathly allergic to it. And I'm not allergic to mushrooms. I just don't eat them. They don't really like completely agree. Like, I think I might have some borderline allergy to them. You just don't like avocado? Wow, I hardly ever meet anybody that says that, Ms. Viv. Yeah, hardly ever. It's like the text. I'm a texture person and a flavor person, right? And the texture of an avocado to me, sorry guys, but it's like Play-Doh. It's like Play-Doh that's super soft. If it's really ripe, I can't eat it. I have tried it though, and you don't like it either. Yeah, some people like love it. You too? Yeah. Like in my house, they all love it. The husband and the kids absolutely love avocado. He loves it. Guac. Yeah, well, I mean, it's the same thing for me. Yeah, I can't eat it. I'm highly allergic to it. You like the texture, you don't like the taste. I know it is a superfood. Yeah. Um, like when you make guacamole, you have to put certain ingredients for it to have flavor. So, and you have to have a little lime or lemon, some cumin. I don't know what else they put in there. There's this other, a little tomato, um, at the top. Yeah, with lime, but you hate it. Yeah. See, I'll make it. But sometimes I'm like, I don't really want to do all that. But I do it. I listen to like my daughter, my husband, they make it. They make, well, he doesn't. You love ceviche? Oh yeah, jalapeno and onion. There you go. Yeah, just a little bit of onion, a little bit of tomato, chop it up, and then I put it in there. But there's another thing we put in there. Put a little cumin in it. Oh, yeah, just a couple of drops. Yeah. But anyway, I make it. They love it. They eat it all. So, um, I guess I'll keep making it for them. But like avocados right now, I was at Costco today. I should have got a bag of them. They have some pretty good deals on those. But I didn't buy any. I hate shopping at Costco because I always go when I'm hungry. And then I'm like, "Oh, this looks kind of good. These steaks look pretty good." And then I get home and I'm like, "I think I'm gonna get order something." Yeah, after all that shopping, I'm like, "Oh, I think I'm gonna order in or I'm gonna go pick up $300 later." I actually surprised I got out of there for under 300. Yeah, it was like 250 or something. But I did get a lot of stuff. And then they had all the samples today. But like all the samples were gross. It was all stuff people are not buying. The only thing that I tried that was all right was some cereal, Magic Spoon. Have you seen the cereal? It's supposed to have like no sugar, none of the chemicals in it, but it still has like 40 items on the ingredient panel. Costco. Yeah. No, I was, but the items that they had selected, they just like sucked. Yeah, it wasn't anything delicious. I tried that Magic Spoon cereal, it was all right. The monk fruit is super sweet, and that's how they make it sweet. Yeah, it kind of has a weird aftertaste to me. And I used to use monk fruit like as my sugar. It's all right. Yeah, and it also has a lot of protein. It's also like $9 for a box of cereal, which hell no, I'm not paying that. That's just a name brand of cereal. Yeah, it's it's kind of like supposed to taste like Fruit Loops without cutting up your mouth like Captain Crunch and all those do when you eat like a whole box. It sticks to your teeth a lot. Like you have to brush your teeth. Hmm. So that can't be any good. It's not a non GMO verified, but it's apparently non GMO. But it definitely sticks to your teeth. I did not like that. Yours has great. Usually ours does. Like, but even like in the frozen section, they'll have like all these little things. It was not a good sample day. Yeah. I mean, you know, they just have a ton of sugar. But I think the other one had it had like 13 or 16 grams of protein. I don't know. I don't know what the other one has in it, but not that much. And too much protein isn't great, but I'm no doctor, so let's see. I think there's probably like, I'm going to say 5 maybe. Let's see. 2.5 grams of protein in Honey Nut Cheerios, and there's 13 grams per serving in the freaking Magic Spoon. I know with protein, when you have way too much of it, uh, that's not a plus. Yeah, for some people are fine. You know, they're bulking up, working out. It's probably good for that. But yeah, Honey Nut has 2.5 grams, and which is like 3/4 of a cup in your serving. And Magic Spoon has 13. Let me look. 12 to 14 grams. So it's a lot. Yeah, it has quite a bit more. So like people that have like any kind of kidney disease, that's probably not a good cereal choice for them because it has too much. But it still had like a lot of carbs. Like I don't know, I don't know like carb wise if it was less or more. I don't know. The cereal itself, I mean, it tasted good. It was with like the Costco oat milk. I think it would have tasted better with like, like organic whole milk, vitamin D milk, in my opinion, because oat milk already has like kind of a funky taste to it. So, and then that monk fruit is like, it has like a bitter aftertaste, I would say. I don't know. You guys think so? Has anybody had monk fruit sugar? It's like a substitute that's, like a plant. That's basically Magic Spoons. I'm trying to figure out like I think Magic Spoons would be good if you made your own like kind of like marshmallow bars with it. I think that would be really good. Except where you gonna find well you can find some non-GMO marshmallows. It's not bitter to you. Yeah, I feel like it has a little bit of an aftertaste. Um the monk fruit. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I want to see what makes it sweet. Oh, okay, they use something called allulose. Yeah, what is that? It's a rare sugar that tastes like sugar but has no calorie and minimal impact on blood sugar. I wonder if it's just one of those names. Yeah, I want to find out because do you guys remember years ago there was like Doritos with Illustra, and Illustra was like that ingredient. And when people would eat it, one of the side effects was like diarrhea. Yeah. And so they discontinued it because it wasn't good for you. Um, so I'm always interested with that. Okay, so it so it's supposedly allulose doesn't affect the blood sugar. You remember those? And then Doritos came out with the Wow chips. They were on the market for less than a year. I think they were really quick. And it's approved by the FDA, I guess, as safe. But I don't mean shit. Yeah, just like anything has a side effect. Doritos diarrhea. Yeah. It's the only one without the aftertaste, yeah. So then if you mix that with chemicals, it has like a funky taste to me. And it doesn't last long. They did, Miss Vivian, they did. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. Do you remember those? Yeah, Lustra. And then if you look on the back of the bag, it did. It had a warning. Eating too much of it will cause instant diarrhea. I kid you not. Google it. It said something along the lines of consuming, too many in one, like eating a whole bag would mess you up. Yeah. Yep. So there's no studies regarding the safety of this allulose. Oh, most of them have some kind of warning on the package. People just don't read it because they eat it and they're like, "Oh, this is good." Yeah, I thought so. It's on the list of other sugar substitutes. Aspartame, sucralose. So it's all bullshit. But apparently this allulose is a sugar substitute for diabetes. That's good. Or people that do keto. I always read the back. I always have. Yeah, they all do. All stuff like that that poses any kind of, you know, risk, I suppose. Yeah. Cigarettes. Cigarettes. I mean, you want that. But again, anything, everything has some kind of, you know, just like I forget what the diet trend was. I forget which one it was, and it was like another one, not Adkins, but one of those popular. It had like a thing. I mean, those are all fads. Yeah. But I like that they have no safety to shit pounds of. Yeah, but the bummer is with that is none of that is long term. You have to be able to like lose it and keep it off. But literally, my friend would eat those. She loved those chips. And I remember we were eating lunch at work, and I was like, "Let me see those chips," because she goes, "You got to try these. Those are so delicious." They did taste good, but they had like a little bit of a weird taste. So I said, "Let me see that bag." I'm reading it. I always read the ingredients, and the ingredient panel was like this long. I read it and I start laughing. I go, "I hope you have a lot of toilet paper." She goes, "Why?" And I go, "Look at this." And she was on the Atkins diet at the time. So we were eating pizza. And so she wasn't eating any of the bread. She was just eating the cheese off it. And then I'm like, "You're eating all that?" She ate like a whole large pizza, just the cheese, right? And they weren't real big pizzas. And I'm like, "You're eating all that dairy and now you're eating those chips? You better go home." Go home for the day. Go home for the day. About a half hour later, she went home. Yeah, it was bad. And that was like the second time she ate the chips. But she couldn't stop eating them. And she had bought like 3 or 4 bags for our office. And I'm like, "Take them home. Do not, nobody wants those." Doritos Wow Chips. Yeah, they got discontinued because of that. I'll tell you right now. Yeah, Lay's Wow Chips. Frito Lay's 90% fat free snack using basically Olean, which was Illustra, was a synthetic fat substitute. It was to reduce calories. And it was like in 1998. So Doritos, Lay's, Ruffles, and Tostitos had them in it. And hold on, it caused significant discomfort, including abdominal cramping, diarrhea, and leakage. Yeah. And then the labels on the packaging said this product contains Alestra. Alestra may cause abdominal cramping and loose stools. This was on the bag. Yeah. Alestra inhibits the absorption of some vitamins and other nutrients. That was a warning on the package. Yeah, loose stools. That's right. That's what it said. Yeah, wow is right. That's what it was called. Yep. So they rebranded it as light products, like Lay's Light Doritos around 2004. But I think in 2016 they stopped. So they used it for like 17, 18 years. My favorite kind of side effect. Now, now, if you're ever wondering why you had that kind of leakage, there you go. Now you know. Anal leakage. Didn't think we would be talking about that on Whatnot tonight, but hey, what's up, Kathy Cakes? How are you doing? Well, they make all kinds of stuff knowingly. They don't care how much money is this going to make our corporation. That's what they care about. You guys buy my chips. Buy my chips. You might shit, but hey, buy the chips. Yeah, pretty much. How you're good? Oh, good to hear it. How's your challenge going? Yeah, so they marketed that. So what did I say? 1990. I didn't think it was that long. So it was around for 18 years, but I remember Doritos had a very short shelf. They just discontinued um they just discontinued Illustra as an ingredient because of the side effects. Yeah, people were getting sick. They ditched it. Most brands. Oh, good. Yeah, most brands got rid of it. But if you go on YouTube and you look up Illustra or actually look up Wow Chips, there's a ton of videos or commercials or like kind of like some spoofs. Yeah, some spoofs on it. It's pretty funny. TikTok has some too, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty funny. A funny time to be alive. Oh my goodness. Eating chips that would make you that sick. And for some people, it was like instant. Some people, they're, but my friend, after that, she still ate the chips, you guys. Still ate the chips, which is pretty funny. Yeah, these flash shells do that weird thing. I wonder if, oh yeah, 1998 to 2016. I thought it was like short. I really did think it was. That's why they put that warning. That's why they put the warning on the bag because of people that don't know. They just don't know. Claiming they didn't know that they were getting into like a lady who sued Jelly Bean saying she didn't know it had sugar. I mean, there's always I call those folks opportunists because there's a lot of companies that do disservice. So, they're going to go for a lawsuit. And some companies, they lose those lawsuits, which there's all kinds of reasons why they lose these lawsuits. Yep. Like there was a woman that I can't remember where or what year it was, but McDonald's coffee used to be so hot. Like boiling hot, like way hot, more than normal. People love that. And I don't know the whole story. I'm gonna look it up. But this lady basically got McDonald's coffee and no, more like 170 degrees, like really hot. And anyway, she got third-degree burns. The coffee was so hot. No, coffee is hotter than that. Yeah. And I don't know if the lid wasn't on. It was bad. And they had it at 180 to 190 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hot. That's way too hot. And she ended up suing them for, suing I don't know if she won or not. I think she did actually. It was in 1992, a 79-year-old lady. They knew the coffee was hot enough to cause the third degree on her lap, right? Okay. Yeah. So she got $200,000 in damages. She got her medical and 2.7 million punitive. but it was reduced to like 480,000 because that was 2 days of coffee sales back then. She said it between her knee. Yeah, Keife knows the case. To pull forward, it spilled on her girl bits and yeah, painful. I couldn't even imagine that. But one of the case thing was they weren't allowed to serve the coffee that hot anymore. I think that was part of her settlement. So it wouldn't happen to other people. And then literally after that, people were spilling it on themselves to like get a lawsuit. But I don't yeah, they lowered its coffee serving temperature and put more warnings. That was like part of the thing probably. I don't know if that was from the judge, from the attorney. Yeah. If you want to look it up, Liebeck versus McDonald's. Yeah, and you could look up the case if you're interested, but I just remember that. I didn't know if she had it on her lap or that was 1992. She was 79. Ouch. Yeah, between her legs. And back then, the cups were like a foam liner on them. I know like when I get coffee, um that is hot. So I'm always asking for like kids temp because I like the flavor. I don't like hot at all. She was. Oh, that sucks. Poor lady. She passed away now in 2004. I looked her up, but no amount of um no amount of like money could shift like how that made you feel and what it did to you. Yeah, because for the rest of her life, that happened in 92. So then that was what, 14 years she lived after that. That sucks. Yeah, that no amount of money, like if you're left with some kind of disability or yes, the money can help you because you can pay for doctors and all that, but what that does psychologically, like, and the pain, there's no amount of money to measure that. To say, I'm sorry you burned yourself. Yeah, because you got to deal with that. And I'm sure the pain of third degree, I know when I burnt myself, it hurts and I barely burn it. So I couldn't even imagine a third degree burn on your lady bits, your legs. I couldn't even imagine that. That poor lady. That had to be horrible for her. I remember one time I burned my hand on the teapot. You know the opening of the teapot, it's like a teardrop. I don't know what or how it happened, but somehow I ended up getting the opening of the tea kettle on my hand right here. I think maybe I reached for something and I accidentally tapped it. It immediately had a blister this huge on my hand. Like it was insane. That hurt so bad. So I can't even, I'm very empathetic to that because I can't even imagine that. That should hurt. And I just remember like I had that silver stuff and I put it on it. It didn't even help. I had to go to the urgent care. And I had a scar for a while, but I did this massaging thing and you can't see anything. But I thought, oh my gosh, I'm so lucky. They're horrific. Yeah. And it's, yeah. So I couldn't even imagine that. That poor woman. Yeah, it's I forgot what it's called. It's for burns. Yeah, it's you can buy it like in you can buy it in it's like a first aid. It's called a silver wound gel. You can buy it at like CVS. It's yeah, I forgot what the name of it is. Yeah, it's the one I bought was silver wound gel. I just looked it up. Oh yeah, Kathy. There are people that do that and then they're like, "Oh, there's a video?" Yeah. And I was gonna say at 79, basically how thin her skin is. Yep, I couldn't even imagine it. And that's like a sensitive part anyhow. Yeah, no, it's really good. It does help, but when I burn my thumb like that, it didn't help. I had to go to urgent care and they put this other stuff on it. It burned for like 3 days. It was pretty bad, like intense. And then what came with it, so can imagine that deep of a burn. The pulsation that you feel in that area, yeah, I can't even, there's no amount of money for the pain that she went through to justify any of it. I know. And the fact that you have to, go to the bathroom, you have to wipe. I mean, she needed reconstructive. Wow. I didn't, I mean, third degree would, yeah, that makes sense. 180-degree coffee, 190 degrees, ridiculous. So Starbucks, their coffee's like 170. If you ask for it, they'll give it to you. But they have it all over they have warnings all over their cups. All of them do. A lot of them do. Maybe 160 probably now. I mean, it depends. I think that lawsuit, the coffee cup, I think it's like probably in some kind of museum. What's up, Mary? How you doing? Yeah. It's probably in some kind of like I don't know. Is there a museum for these kind of things, Cafe? I would imagine there is, or online some kind of, yeah, tort law museum, right? American Museum of Tort Law. Oh, I love this. I have to go to this site. Yeah. There is, if you go to tortmuseum.org, just legal textbooks. There's like a bunch of case information of famous. Yeah, look. I didn't know they had, but they have like Ford Pinto, and then they have wow, I didn't know did you know they have this? It's American Museum of Tort Law, huh? There's the site. Just legal. Yeah, where they're gonna have like all the detail of it. Welcome in, friends. You don't need to interrupt. You're okay. You're allowed to say hi. Hello. That's not interrupting. Yeah, not at all. We're talking about hot coffee lawsuit. This sweet lady, poor lady who got, you know, third degree burns. Ford Pinto had a case too. It's very interesting. Like, companies, they cut corners, they don't think. And unfortunately, somebody has to suffer immensely from these kind of actions. And then they have big lawsuits that become like major case studies for lawyers. Are learning them in school. And then the companies, they just pay out for it, um, as they should. Oh, really? Oh, so then you know everything there about that. In two of the three cases they list. Oh, wow. Major car accident in a recall car. A 40. Oh, man. Well, I'm glad you're okay. Congratulations. That's great. Woohoo. That's good. Way to go. Oh, probably one of my keywords. Yeah, probably one of my words. I mute certain words. Yeah, congratulations. Because tonight we're just chatting. We're just having a chat, but that's awesome. Don't be sorry. You don't have to be sorry. That's for me, not for you guys. because what it does is it red chats it, and then I can see it, and I could choose to, read it to everybody or not. Yeah. So Cole Mary, she hit her 1K sales, you guys. Yeah, she ran 135 items in her 1 hour raid trade, and that's fabulous. Yeah, but you don't have to be sorry. That's why I do it. And then it brings it to my attention. Or maybe that's something I didn't want to discuss in the show. Like, that's me. That's my choice. That's not, that's the rules. Yeah, congratulations. Everybody do. I bet. Are you sore today? It's a lot in an hour. Yeah, that's awesome, though. Oh my gosh, Vivian, for 6 months? Yeah. Did you pack and ship already? Yeah, that's the fun part. That's the fun part. Yeah. Get it shipped, start over, do it again, and again and again and again. But that's great. You got the 1K. Yeah, we were talking about, I don't know, a whole bunch of things. Oh, to your knee. Oh, that's good. Your knee doctor. Oh, yeah, then it makes it a little bit easier. Okay, hang on a second. With her dino bike. Oh, that's cute. Yeah. You can't imagine doing a show as long as I have. Well, my show's only an hour. Oh, every day. I don't even know. That's why I can't do selling every day. I have to do what works for me. And I'll say this, I'll say it again. You guys show up for me. I wouldn't show up if I didn't have you guys. I mean, I would still show up. I would just be having shorter shows. So I appreciate that. And I know people just come in and hang out because it's just chill. There's no pressure to buy. Like, I always have stuff in my buy it now. But like right now, this is what I need. This is what I need. And that's the beautiful thing of the internet and the whatnot is there's no pressure like, oh, you got to sell, sell, sell. I mean, I love to sell, don't get me wrong. But sometimes I just love to kind of chill and talk about a whole lot of nothing. And if it makes people feel better in a crazy time right now, that's what I'm going to do. Yep. But there's people that lurk and just hang out. And I appreciate you. I see you guys. I see you. I wish I could get some freaking knee surgery. My doctor is not available at the same time I am insured. Shit, that sucks. That sucks, Kayfabe. You still haven't showed your face? Kathy, come on. What's up? Do it. Do it. Aren't you the one that said to me, when are we going to see what you look like? Kathy, don't show your face if you don't want to. Yeah, you're a lurker. That's not true. You are not a lurker. You chat, but sometimes you are. I know. Yeah, you don't have to show your face. There's people that are super successful and just run their auctions all the time and don't show their face. They literally never show any of them. They just strictly show the product. Yeah, you do. You're supposed to do 20 minutes, but you do an hour. Well, if you're selling, it makes sense, right? Yeah, just do what you want, what works for you. That's all. That's all that matters. Yeah, Kathy's the one that said to me, "Are we ever going to see what you look like when I was going live?" And I'm like, "You're not going to scare people away. Have some more confidence in that. Come on. Come on. Have some know that, you know what? People do like the connection and most people are on here, like 99.9 don't. They accept you. They accept you. I didn't want to be like the last person I wanted to see on camera was myself. I'm a photographer. I'm behind the scenes. I don't like to be on camera. Now I'm so used to it. It's not like I'm looking at myself and going, "Oh my gosh." I mean, I'll pull my hair back because it's driving me crazy on the back of my neck, but I don't care. Sometimes I used to get people in here that were mean or on YouTube. I don't care. You know, I'm totally a lurker. Dean brings out my wild. Yeah, you have gotten wild, Kayfabe. I like that about you. I like that. Yeah, you don't have to. I think if I would have kept just being on here, if you want to, Kathy, do it. We'd love to see you. We really would love to see you. Yeah, there you go. And Kathy, why don't you do a private show and invite your top buyers because they're going to shop with you. So have a private show, schedule a private show, mark it private, and then tag them in your show and write private show and then put a coupon in there or something. Kathy's funny. Her and Phil are funny. Hmm. Yeah. And you know what? If someone comes in and they're rude to you, don't even react. Just laugh at them and block them. Kick them out. Yeah. I mean, all you can do. Don't take it personal because there are some folks, unfortunately, that pop in and poof, you're a magician. I don't know, Rebel. I don't know. Yeah, and you don't even have to react to it or let it bother you because people want the reaction. They want to. There's people that rage bait, comment. You know this already, but I mean, I get them on YouTube. I don't get too many mean. Every once in a while, like, hey, you should go to the gym. No shit, Sherlock, you're a genius. Like, yeah, I probably should go to the gym, but I don't really feel like it, you know? Or how about stand up? We want to see the other half of you. Just like stupid shit. Like, I don't, it's entertaining. It's actually great troll back material. Yeah. Usually I'm like, yeah, just do it. It's not even that. It's not even stupid. They know what they're doing. They're not stupid. They know exactly what they're doing. It's also engagement. So, I've seen some crazy stuff in my chat. And I usually will turn around and look at the chat and be like, and they'll write something horrible. And I'll say, I'm really sorry you feel that way about yourself. Well, I'm glad you're in this place. This is a safe space. And I never want you to feel bad about yourself. So you can turn it and you don't have to read it. Yeah, we're all friends here. We're all friends here. Yeah, Kathy, what's it? You shouldn't give a fuck. Yeah, Kathy, you've known me for a long time now. Yeah, the thing is, and the thing is, the bullies crave attention because they never got it as a child, and they didn't, and they keep bullying and keep bullying and keep bullying. And have I changed my attitude on that? Yep. What matters is, for me right now, where we're at right now, what matters. And Kathy, is it not true? Since I started being on here, I've created a safe environment, healthy, positive, no trauma, no talk. I don't want people coming in, dropping someone's BS. Like we all have stuff going on. We have all got things going on, right? And our world is pretty crazy right now. Okay. I don't want any politics in here and I don't want any religion in here. Those are my two things. Because you could do what you want. I don't care. But have empathy, care about people. Yeah, no, I'll kick you out. Trauma dumping will get kicked out. And I might give you a warning. I might tell you not everybody has earned the right to hear your story, but I'm kind of over that. It's true. It's very true. But like blatant jerk offs that write stupid stuff that's rage baiting or just stupid doesn't make any sense. Trying to get attention. Like, do you sell any used panties? Can you sell a picture of your feet? I'm just gonna maybe laugh at you and kick you out. You haven't overstepped. I don't know. Do you feel like you have? No. Yeah, the trauma dumping is when I don't need to give an example. I think we're all adults here and we know what trauma dumping is. So, I try to keep it so that doesn't occur. Because, yep. Because now I'm at the I don't care stage. Yeah. I have kicked a couple people out and they wrote me messages. And I don't even reply to those. I just delete it. I just archive it because I kicked you out for a reason, and and if you don't, well, I'm sorry. You'll learn. And but you when you get kicked out of a stream, you're not blocked. You can't be in that stream anymore. Yeah. Oh, kayfabe, that's crazy. Yeah. Well, I'm glad. Someone said I want what they expected when they saw my face in a Zoom meeting. I was so embarrassed. Someone said I want what they expected. What does that mean? Oh, you're not what? Well, but then the thing is, but that doesn't mean like your voice. They could be expecting like you to look a different way. That's not necessarily like an attack on you. Yeah, I've said that before without it could be totally different. Like for example, I had a Zoom meeting one time with this client and the lady had a Brooklyn accent and she was just like very gruff. And then when I did the Zoom, it was complete opposite. Like blonde hair, blue eyes. It didn't go with what I was expecting her to be, a brunette, Italian. And I was like, "Oh my god." She goes, I'm probably not what you're expecting." And I go, "No way. I expect you to be like a tough brunette." She was like a young chick, but I could not match the two. It was like she was borrowing someone's voice or had a voice changer. She's like, "I get that all the time." And she was great. Yeah. She was ended up being my client for a couple of years. Somebody actually said that. Wow. Yeah, sometimes people have no filter. Yeah. And honestly, that's their problem, not yours. Yeah, that's an asshole. I hope you don't talk to them anymore. Yeah, that's messed up. And if it's family, I mean, you're gonna get that. Yeah, that's wrong. You have that problem too. Yeah, being a photographer, that happens all the time. Oh, Kayfabe, I'm glad too. Yeah. Good, Kathy. Was it that one person you told me about a long time ago? I feel like it is. That's messed up. Sometimes, like, I think people that are cruel or bullies, they have zero emotional intelligence and they have zero empathy that somebody could feel. Some people don't like the way they look. This is my face. I was born with it. And yeah, I thought it was that person. And you know what? If you don't like the way I look, like swipe out, it's my looks, they might change a little bit if I put makeup on or if I lose weight or if I gain weight, but that's me. And people just sometimes people just say things and don't even think of their um you know yeah, and toxic people don't haven't earned the right to be in my life. I've cut out a lot of people. It feels good. Healthy boundaries are very important. Oh, I don't know why it muted you. Oh, probably because of the word. uh Cletus McBob said to you, Miss Vivian Muse, I cut my mom and whole family for that too. What's up, Caden? Yeah. Well, I think people like that just they think that you should listen to everything they have to say and they're right and you're wrong and you don't know anything, and this is like a whole therapy session that you should definitely everybody deserves therapy, you guys. Everybody. So when you go and you learn about toxic behaviors, and you definitely will cut yourself off from the world, and it's not you will not give a shit about what people think about you ever, ever. I don't care. Like now I've changed so much. And then yeah, ¿cómo está? Hola, ¿cómo está? Que face speaks Spanish. Yeah, the therapy, I say it because like there's such a stigma with it. Like, you go to therapy? Oh, you must have mental illness. No, that's not why. People go because They really should. They get an unbiased opinion. Unbiased opinion. You're going to school to be a therapist? That's awesome. Yeah, and being Italian, you took crap from your elders who were toxic because how they were raised is not how you have to live. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying in general Kathy's family, but a lot are. Hmm. That's great. We need so many more therapists, psychologists. Hello, Notbot. How are you doing? Yeah, just because someone's your elder doesn't mean you have to respect them, especially when they disrespect you. I feel like you give out what you get, but nobody's entitled to that. You go to work through your family crap too. Yeah. You left therapy field from burnout. Yeah, and you guys, if you guys don't know this about therapists and psychologists and anybody in that field, did you know like they need to have a therapist too? Yeah. It's I didn't even know this was a thing until like 10 years ago. And I went to therapy myself, and the therapist was really cool, and he's like, "Did you know that therapists have therapists too?" And I go, "Good," because I couldn't imagine like trauma therapists and that all the stuff that they hear from kids and women and men about that kind of trauma. They got to have somebody to talk to help them because that is a lot. Oh, that's great. Yeah, and you're on meds. Jelly pou français. I don't know how to read. Let me see. So are you talking to wait, are you talking to Aussie? Oh, yeah. So the therapists definitely need therapy. And it was my therapist, but then it was there was a lady on here that sold vintage, and she was a counselor, but she had a very like she did EMDR therapy. I had to look her contact up because I wasn't sure what she did, which is like a whole other thing. You can look it up, but you want to talk about why you need it because that like is very intense, and she would do that. That was her full-time thing that she did. And yeah, she said I went every week to a therapist. No, it's basically it's where they use like eye movements. I guess maybe there's some hand tapping. I don't know, but some people know exactly what it is, but you could look it up. You're in it now. It's crazy intense. Yeah, and they use like light, sound, and something else, but it's very expensive. Like extremely expensive, but it's also like it will go very deep. Yeah, like you're gonna need eye movement desensitization. I can't even say that word right now. And reprocessing. Desensitization and reprocessing. Yeah, it's got the Z's and the two T's in there. And it's a form of psychotherapy designed to treat post traumatic stress disorder. Okay. And it was only like invented in 1987. So it involves talking about the traumatic memories while engaging in side to side eye movements or other forms of bilateral stimulation. So if you have to re-talk about it, and we're not going to get into what you went through or any of that, anybody here, um, but people have to relive it if they don't relive it daily. And those special psychologists or counselors are trained to help the people get through that. And it's intense and raw. And like some of the sessions, like she would tell me some of the things, and I was just like, wow, I had no idea. But she said there's been some success with that. Well, you know what? honestly, like therapists, and that's like a general probably consensus from a lot of people, unless you're trying to hurt someone else or yourself, therapists, they're not running anywhere with that info. They're there to help you, to hold your hand, to listen. Most therapists don't tell you, like, well, you know what I would do. They don't. They just listen. They let you answer your own questions. It's fascinating if they're any good. And you might go through five or six before you find the right one. But people think, oh, something's wrong with me. That's not the case. Yeah, and you build you absolutely what Kefe said, trust is built over time. Yeah, you can't just go to like two sessions and be like, "Oh my God, this guy's the best guy ever." Yeah, they can't legally say anything to anyone. And they don't. It's literally like a lawyer. Yeah, it's exactly like a lawyer, the same. I'm sure the same. I know. You know who exactly who I was talking about, didn't you? Yeah. I know. I miss her too. I haven't heard from her in a long time. I've texted her and stuff. But yeah, the trust part of what you want to say to them, because people like the stigma is like, that what I said. That's why people don't go. And then their insurance may not cover it, right? And then they can't afford it. Yeah, but there's always an option unless you live in the middle of nowhere, then there might not be that option. But there is an option. There's online apps that a lot of them you could pay a therapist on there that they're licensed. They're not just a random guy in like, another country like answering. Maybe there are. I don't know. But I do know that you everybody deserves it. Everybody deserves it. And if you don't think you do, talk to somebody, you know. Yeah, or journal it. Journal and burn. I always once in a while have this talks about this stuff. It's very important that you're not alone, right? Well, I tell you what, imagine this, you're not the only client they have. They could have thousands of clients telling them all those different things, and they probably take notes because, right? So they might share it with their colleagues, but they don't go, Caden, Caden, oh man, Caden. You know what I mean? They don't do that stuff. No, but they don't do that. Oh, you did do it, Aussie. That's good. I hope it helped you. Yeah, well, you don't live in the past anymore. I don't live in the past. What's done is done, but if you rethink it without the right therapy, then you could still stay living there. Yeah. Online is, yeah. Well, there you go. Yeah, you can choose it or not. Yeah, it's none of my business, but I know some people that have amazing success with it. So good on them. Good on them. Yeah, good on them. Um, yeah, I know a couple people that did do the EMDR, and like their life is so much better. Yeah. I thought I wanted to do it just to do it. Like there's some things, but it's very expensive per session. Like, um, I don't know. I don't think insurance covers that. I don't think. And like the only like side effect would be like temporary, I would say, and I'm again not a therapist, not a psychologist, not a doctor, but like I think the only side effect is you would have to relive those traumas because you're gonna have to talk about them. Yeah. Your psych professor told the class to think before we decide to go to therapy because it's tough to yeah. Yeah, no thanks. Oh, you did? You did psychology? Yeah, but in order to move through something, you got to talk about it. Yeah, sometimes you to move through those things, you have to talk about it because it doesn't go away on its own. And sometimes you need some help. I think. Yep. Good morning, sunshine boobs. How are you? Oh man. Hey, how'd you guys like that? How'd you guys like that How'd you guys like that raid last night? The person was sleeping. The person was literally sleeping last night. And they must have fallen asleep and dropped their phone. I don't know. Oh, yeah, we raided someone and they only had two people. And I was like, all right, let's raid them again. I don't know who we're raiding. You know, if you don't like it, you can scroll out if it's not for you, but stick around and see what we see. We raid in and like it's a somebody has like their t-shirt up against the screen is the best way I could describe it. There was no snoring, nothing. So the chat, like the top chat said, I think they fell asleep. Yeah. I mean, it happens. You know, people are streaming for all these hours. I mean, there literally is a guy live for I don't know how many hours and he's in bed sleeping on whatnot. You would tip them. Yeah. And they were new. I think they were kind of a new seller. You did. Yeah. So, you know, I waited and then I'm like, I'm going to bed anyways. It was so quiet. I wonder if they did that. No. Yeah, maybe that's what they were doing. Or you know what? Because there was no audio at all. What they could have done is, yeah, they could have went and edited some, and then I don't know. There was a couple of comments before that I saw, because I think when you raid, you get to see it first, and the comments were like, "I think he fell asleep." She fell asleep while editing and had the star. Oh, Shelby Belby. No, she did. Oh man, she cracks me up. That's great. I don't. I think I almost fell asleep. Well, I did one night. I was just kind of. I don't know. One night because I was really tired. I think I was doing those back to back like 4 hour selling shows, and I was kind of delirious. 100%. I was really tired. And then I remember I was like doing this, and I fell asleep for like, you know how you catch yourself falling asleep? That's what I did. But I didn't like snore or anything like that. But I'm like, oh, whoops. Yeah, that's pretty funny. She hit the start show button on her phone as her phone fell. Where's the clip of that? Somebody has a clip of that. Do you guys remember the lady like 2 years ago? She was selling and she passed out. She fell asleep. And so her phone went down, so it was all black. And you could hear her snoring. Poor lady. She never did a show again. You'd be so embarrassed if you passed gas or talked in your sleep. I mean, look, sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens. Like, what are you gonna do? Just move on through it and don't talk about it. Like Picker Adam, he always farts in his life, didn't you know? It's more of a joke. Like I've never heard him fart. Yeah. My chair squeaks. It sounds like a fart. Yeah. Sea Swan would say I farted. I used to not talk about that. I don't care. It's like a natural, normal thing. You would never, I wouldn't care. I would title my show No Farts Tonight. I would make fun of myself. I literally would make fun of myself because that's how you get through it. At least for me, I do. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I have to fart. Let me mute. And then you mute, and then after you then you forget to, you fart. And I heard someone do this. They're like, "Hold on, guys. I got to go to the restroom." They didn't know how to mute themselves, and they went. You could hear them fart. It was like, I mean, it happens. Yeah. I'd wake up and fart on purpose. Yeah, exactly. I know some people are like, how do you talk about farts and diarrhea in your life? It's literally normal, folks. Yeah. No shame in that. I mean, sometimes you can't help it. Also, it's bad to hold it in because you could end up getting some severe gas pains. Wait, you use your farts as a meter to get off and relax. Yeah. Yeah, if you're not farting, call your doctor. It's true. But I mean, like, am I going to sit here and be farting all on my live? No, no. But if I got to fart, I'm going to be like, okay, you guys got to go. Yeah. But no, when I was younger, oh my gosh, I had a lot of gas. You must know. Yeah, if you didn't fart, you'd blow up. I love it, Grandpa. Yeah. I mean, it's just I did go in some guy's stream though one night. It was a card bro, and they were actually pretty cool. They did keep calling me bro. My picture was my face at the time, and I'm like, I'm not a bro. Like, but everybody was a bro. So I was like, all right. So then whenever I would win something, I said, "Thank you, ma'am." He's like, "I'm not a ma'am. I'm a guy." I said, "Same way as I'm not a bro." The guy was burping and farting the entire stream. I was very entertained. Yeah, because then he would make these comments and I'm just laughing. I didn't buy it. I think I bought two cards from him. You can't stop laughing when I pass gas around others. If there's a smell, there's no way I'm not telling on myself with guilty giggles. George, I swear, like you would give yourself up with the laughs. Hey, fart knocker. No, but it happens sometimes. I accidentally farted while cutting someone's hair once. Melissa. That's like, yeah. My best friend told me the same thing. Everyone is a bro in the guy's mindset, right? And every bro is a ma'am to me. Yep, I'm not a bro, bruh. Yep, I do. I say that. Well, ma'am, if I'm called a bro, I'm calling him a ma'am right back. That's a compliment. It's respectful too. Yeah, but I don't care. Yeah, it's funny though. It's funny. Yeah. Because, like, when my regular profile logo comes up, it's literally my face. But I don't, people are just like, they don't have any other kind of language, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I could call you, hey, lady. Thank you, lady. Because I think some would get more offended by that. But I'm like, all right, ma'am, thanks. I also have three brothers, so I can add a tease, but, all lighthearted. Yeah. It's funny, though. He scared you into not holding it. That's funny. Yeah, hell yeah. Um, that's funny though. Yeah, but I haven't been on a stream where it was insane. Teach his own comfort. Some people don't like when that stuff's talked about, but it's real. And I know, like, back in the day, like my parents, I had asked my mom that one time. I'm like, did you ever fart in front of my dad? Because they were, and she's like, no. I'm like, never? No. Wow. Okay. Did you blow up? And she's like, yeah, of course I did, but not, you didn't do that kind of stuff way back then. You know, you just didn't. I'm like, all right. Yeah. Fart and poop. George, thank you for your purchase. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thanks. Are you in the card business now? What? When's your next show, George? Yeah, so I don't know. Don't, they had a product. Oh, I forgot this thing is pinned right here. I just didn't even see it. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Pull these out right now. All right, I have them right here, George. Those are yours. There's two of them. Oh gosh, I just found the thing I was looking for. You guys want to know what I did the other day? Hear that? Does that sound like a fart? Can you hear it? It's my chair. Um, I went to fly my drone the other day with my husband because he got like a new one on Sunday. Um, oh, okay, right on. And I forgot the damn memory card. I don't know where I put the memory card. I just found it. Maybe I could stick this somewhere. Yeah, I'm flying the drone and I'm like, shit, I can't record. What's up? But you know what? My husband has the new drone and his stops recording now. So I don't know if that's because it's banned. I don't know. You can still fly them. Shit, there's a lot of memory cards in here. Yeah, I was looking for them because like some of them they're not expensive, but I was looking for the one for my drone because I keep losing it, and I found it. Oh god, yo, Athena, what's going on? How are you doing? I can't see shit. Whoops. How are you? What's going on? We're just having a chat. 32 gigabyte. That's not big enough. Damn it. My life is literally memory cards. I was looking for pictures for this video for my aunt's 60th anniversary. And I've been in tears over some of these pictures. Um, but it's so cool to see my people and some I actually found this amazing picture and I'm gonna blow it up really huge. I just printed it out, but it was an old picture. I don't think you guys could see it. And that's my mom with her hand on her face right there. Wait, let's see. Yeah. But I love my grandpa in it. It just made me cry to think like, look at them. They're all young. Yeah, they're all young. They're sitting at my grandma's house on New Year's Eve 1955. And I just look at their faces and the proud grandfather, his face. And but I'm gonna enlarge it and frame it and hang it on the wall. But like literally they're all gone except two of them in the picture. My aunt and my uncle. I don't really talk to my uncle, but um it's pretty cool to see that kind of stuff. Yeah, the memories, the good old days. Boy, that's the truth. No social media. They still were respectful. If they liked you, they liked you. You'd be at their table, right? I don't know who some of the other people are, but you couldn't really see that photo there. I know, I love the picture. But I'm gonna put it in my kitchen on my wall. I was like trying to figure out what I wanted to do. So I'm taking a bunch of the old pictures where they're breaking bread around the table, and I'm gonna put it in my kitchen because this makes me want to have pasta or some kind of Italian wine. Because I don't know what they have on the table. I see spaghetti and pizza. So my grandma probably made all that from scratch. Yeah. Yeah, isn't that cool? But I had gone and hung out with my aunt. We used to hang out a lot and do genealogy until like 3 or 4 in the morning. Like iNsoMnIaC Club right there with her was the original. And like I'm way into it. Like I would love it. And I scanned all her old photo albums on her scanner. And I did it for years because I loved hanging out with her. And I found all the things. This is like another case. All of these are literally they're all little SD cards. And I would scan on her scanner to these. And these are all the pictures of that group of people's lives. There was a lot. And I high res scanned them all. I didn't have a hard drive with me that night, so I had to use the SD cards. Because I would just put it into her scanner. Yeah. So now I'm going through them because I made the files huge and I'm gonna blow up. There's a lot of kitchen table pictures. Yeah. But when you see that, I don't know, for me, I actually feel that. Yeah. What's up, Athena? How are you doing, my friend? I know. Yeah, there was a time when everybody liked each other. Yeah, this was like in their dining room, but because the kitchen was too small for that, but it was like right there. That's where they ate every meal. They didn't take their plate to the living room and sit in front of the TV. But I have these real cool pictures of my grandma's living room with like the first TV they got. And this was like 1947 to 1949. Those TVs were giant. There was probably like no, six channels, about six channels. Yeah, it's cool to see that. Yeah, but I'm gonna take all those pictures. I have one picture of my aunt and she's eating spaghetti. I'm gonna put that picture in there, but all of them are gonna be like this is originally a black and white picture. I'm gonna remove the people I don't know and just I don't know. I think I'm gonna do that. But there's a picture of my mom eating like spaghetti. My grandpa. I'm gonna put those in like these cool. Because I'm gonna paint part of my kitchen. I really want to paint it in this. There's this green color. I think it was Sherwin Williams. I don't know what the hell it's called. Something fog. It's like color of the year in 2026. It looks really good. So I'm gonna paint it that. And then I have these frames that are like black with white matte. And they're old. They're actually older frames. I'm gonna put those up. Yeah, because I haven't hung anything up in the kitchen since we had it remodeled last year, a year ago. I don't know. Time is going. Yeah. So now I want to hang those up and make it like not a museum looking kitchen because everything's white and everything is like I don't know, it needs more color. It's like white and gray. Yeah. So that's those pictures are pretty good. Thank you for the hearts on YouTube. I appreciate you. I'm trying to find I was going to do a wall of like ugly pictures where people make funny faces and stuff, so I might do that too cuz I have a lot of those. I like candid when they don't know I'm taking the pic. There's a restaurant that like we grew up going to, Bob's Big Boy. Some people know it, some people don't. And I have a picture of like the chocolate cake. The chocolate cake was like so good. It was like a square bottom layer of chocolate cake and then vanilla ice cream in the middle, and then another layer of like chocolate cake and then whipped cream and fudge drizzled all over it with a cherry on top. I have a couple of pictures of that with like my mom and aunt eating it. So I was gonna do that. My mom's picture in the kitchen. I thought that would be just so perfect. What's up, Tina? Okay, what time are we at? Look at us. We're almost 2 hours. So I'm gonna read in a couple of minutes here. Tonight was fun. Tonight was cool. We're just chilling. We're chatting. Ran some deals. See, Picker Adam. Were you here when I was talking about farts? Are you back? Can't sleep. Hello. You can't smell it. No, not mine. Yours. I didn't have any. I actually didn't even have any farts today. I'm sorry to tell you. Yes, I am. Maybe if I. No, I don't. Right. I never do. Never. Is my show not? Maybe I won't do it. No, I'm going to do it. It should be scheduled, but who knows? Who knows what I do? Let me look. Yeah, it's scheduled for tomorrow. Coffee talk. I don't have like a topic. I have some things I'm going to talk about. Or maybe I'll just not do coffee talk and I'll sell. Throw you guys off. Yeah, it's already Tuesday tomorrow. Can you believe it's the 13th? Aw, thank you. You have an amazing day too. Congratulations on your 1K. Hey, Picker Adam, that would be funny, huh? Do my live coffee talk from the kitchen and then just have a bunch of boxes of tea and sell the tea. Yeah, that's what I'll do tomorrow. I'll get a Sharpie and cross out coffee and put tea talk. Tea time. Spill the tea. Yeah, there you go. That's it. Spill the tea tomorrow. Tea time. Tea bag. Maybe I better not call it that. Teabagging. Um, my chat show was actually called spill the bean spill the yeah, spill the tea originally, and then that was like a couple of weeks, and I changed it to coffee talk. Don't use my image for the show. I have to pay a finder's fee, don't I? What's up, Franklin at Hidden Treasures? How are you, friend? Yeah, okay. I won't. What am I gonna do? Whose picture am I gonna put up? And don't tell me Spill the Tea was your nickname in college, Athena. Was that you? I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I'm pretty good. They got the emojis? Okay, wait. Emoji. I can't even talk. Let me look. I have a headache tonight now. Yeah, they do. Oh my gosh. Sweet dreams, George. I'm dozing off right now, too. I'm probably going to raid. I have a tiny headache. I had one earlier. Yeah, I had a little one. Not a bad one, just a tiny one. Let's see who's on. Excuse me. Yeah, I can't stay up late no more. 1:30 is like my cap. Yep. Your wife gets headaches too when I start talking. Oh man. Um, no, you know what I think I got a headache? I ate a crispy milk chocolate bar. It wasn't very big from Trader Joe's. And sometimes if I have chocolate after like 7 o'clock at night, which is kind of weird, I'll get a headache. Yeah, probably from the caffeine. Can't stay up late. No. Yeah, and then I'll take Tylenol, but like I'm out of Tylenol right now. I need to buy some tomorrow. Your mom can't go back to sleep. She has to stay awake for a while. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, but I get it, and then I'll wake up with a big headache sometimes. Yeah. I gotta look. No red sauce or spicy after 9 p.m. I'm getting older. Oh yeah. It affect yeah. Yeah. Ooh, I get a headache. It just depends too. Sometimes I'm fine, I'll just have a little one. I have I have a I'll take a couple of Tylenol. You can't either? What do you get, like heartburn, you guys? Yeah. I don't get that, but I used to. Then you regret it later. Oh yeah. Gluten makes you bloat like you're pregnant. Yeah. Some things just don't agree with your system. And I found myself too, like when you get older, something that you could have eaten in your 20s, no problem. You hit 30, maybe even 40, 50, 60. I mean, I'm in the early 50s. And I'm just like, oh gosh, I remember I could just eat that. Now I can't. I pay for it. You can't eat, oh, because of the gluten, right? Yeah. I love mac and cheese. Don't they have a gluten-free one yet? It doesn't taste normal anymore. Yeah, your taste buds have changed. It's not. It's all processed, artificial. Yeah. That's what happened to me when I was pregnant is I would be like craving mac and cheese with was it with my son or my daughter? I don't know. I would eat the whole box, right? Because they cut the portion down so much, but I'd eat the whole box and I would get sick after. And like obviously morning sickness was like 24/7 for me from like 6 weeks to like, almost birthday, delivery day. And yeah, is it? Ugh. Anyway, I would make another box and eat it because I was so hungry. Because I just got sick. When I say sick, it's like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Instead of saying, well, I'll just say it throw up. Yeah. But it didn't taste, it was the cheese. I needed the cheese. I like the cheese powder. Yeah, the spiral, that's what I would eat. But it's like it's like almost half the size. It's for like a single, I don't know. Yeah, they don't put very much in it anymore. Yeah, it's crazy. I remember when Kraft would sell the powder in like like the Parmesan cheese, they would sell it like that. They don't anymore, but they used to on their website. You could buy it. Yeah, you like it on top of popcorn. Hello, Christy. Welcome in. But now Costco used to sell the boxes like a big they do have the good cheese, yeah. But I don't think you need any cheese picker on them. I've tried the fake cheese, like the vegan cheese. It's a hit or miss on that for me personally. There's one brand that I tried. It starts with a V. I just Vita Good or something. It was good. Um, but it's like good as like on a quesadilla or like a hot sandwich where it sort of melts it. But that kind of cheese is very acquired. Not everybody could eat it. It's to stop the farts. Okay. Yeah. You like garlic salt on your popcorn? Is it good? I don't even buy garlic salt anymore. Any of those spices that have salt in it, I don't add it. But it would taste good. On popcorn though, I never thought about that. I have put the mac and cheese on popcorn. They sell like this those flavored popcorn spread, but I also don't eat popcorn. Yeah. You like salt with your salt, but probably should cut back. Have a little steak with your salt, I take it. Yeah. Yeah, the popcorn, who knew? Mac and cheese on there. Yeah, but Costco used to sell that big thing and it was like $10 forever. I don't know how many boxes of mac and cheese were in it. But as my one kid does not like that artificial mac and cheese. She prefers to make her own and she makes it so good, you guys. Oh man, it's so good. She has perfected her recipe. Now my son loves the mac and cheese like Kraft. He doesn't like the homemade kind. Although he did eat it this last time she made it, he loved it. Or sugar cinnamon, yeah. Pick her at him when you were a little boy. Did you get toast, put peanut butter on it, and then dump a bunch of sugar on it, and then dump off the excess? Who did that? I know you Gen Xers have done that. I'm still a boy. I know. Butter, sugar, and cinnamon. Yes, I did too. I tried it one day not that long ago, like I don't know, 2 years ago, I guess. It's not that long ago to me, but it was gross. It wasn't that good. Yeah, you eat anything when you're a kid. You're still a little boy. Okay. Yeah. You would put butter, sugar, and cinnamon on yours. Oh man. The moms would always get mad. Yeah. The grandma taught me sugar and cereal. Oh my gosh. My grandma's, I wish I had a grandma when I was like growing up. My grandma passed, my other grandma died when I was like 2, and my mom's mom died and I was like 7. I do remember like, grandma would give cookies and my mom's like, we're gonna have dinner in like an hour. But my mom like let her mom do. She would sneak it. Peanut butter microwave bread. Yeah, you didn't. My grandfather's I was like 12 when my grandfather died, and then my other grandfather I was maybe like 16ish when he died, I think. But I'm always taking applications for grandparents. Yeah. Adopt a grandparent. I would adopt a grandparent. Not for the money, but like for the connection. Absolutely. Spaghetti. Here comes spaghetti and meatballs with a raid. Welcome in, friends. We're just having a late night insomniac chat. Welcome in. Welcome in. A delightful raid. Thank you, thank you. You got red chat. I don't know why. Yeah, all the grandma stories. Hey, if you guys aren't following Spaghetti Productions, um, no, because one of the words you used was that because you gave me the D. Well, that'll thank you, thank you. Hold on. I know it's so corny that I did that, but hey, you know. Oh wait, you're gonna get the special corn on the cob. Whoop whoop. Uh, what's up? Thank you for the raid. How was your show? Were you selling? What were you selling tonight? You guys, if you want to give Spaghetti Productions a follow, she's wonderful. I believe all her stuff is like dollar starts, but I could be wrong. And she sells all the things you need. Same stuff, things nobody ever needs. There you go, guys. And it's fun. It's fun. Sometimes she tricks us and she does silent shows. Yeah. And she's on the TikTok too. So same name. Same name. Follow her over there. You got that idea from me. I love it. Christy, the question of the decade, do blondes have more fun? I will never tell. I will never tell. And they are fun. Yeah, I'll never tell. But blue hair don't care. Blue hair don't care. Heck yes, I do. Yeah, Picker Adam's a blonde. It's funny, like I did my hair dark blue and all my blonde is popping through. It's time to do it again. Yeah, the blonde, my blonde just comes through. Yeah. I'm gonna in my tell all book. That's funny. You got the idea. Good. You're a big TikTok star now, Spaghetti. How often do you go? Do you have a schedule? I still need to pick your brain about it because I do want to kind of go live this year over there. I'm not going to sell on there, but just to like talk about whatnot over there. But I know what they do to your stream is they like not shadow. You're more serious than funny. Yeah, they shadow ban you kind of. I know when you say something about whatnot and they shadow ban you because the feed repeats itself. It repeats it like pauses and then it lags and then it repeats like the last 30 seconds of what you said. It does it 5 times sometimes. Yeah, and some people I'm thought, whoa, what's up with my Wi-Fi? It's because they punish the seller in their live. Yeah, and they just replay it. And then people get annoyed with it and they leave. Your whatnot TikTok show did not get pushed. Yeah, they don't want you talking about another competitor because it is a competitor to them. Hmm. Yeah, so you're more serious than funny. I feel like that's me. I used to be like that when I was younger, more so. Now I'm letting loose, don't care, right? New day, new hair. I would be so good on there because you understand the algorithm. I do. What shadow ban? I love whatnot. How would you go around like I mean, like, I don't think whatnot shadow bans anybody here, but I know that when you reschedule your show, cancel your show, you're late to your show, and if you reschedule it like within a certain amount of time, you're not pushed in the algorithm. I know that. Yeah. Delete every other app, only download. Okay, hold on. Let me delete all these apps right now. Reseller, business. It's a business folder. Business. eBay, Mercari, delete, edit, remove app, delete, delete, offer up, delete, remove app, delete, delete. What else is on here? Hold on. I'm deleting what Picker Adams said. Poshmark, delete. I didn't even go on there anyway. Remove app. You want to? I'm really doing it. I'm really doing it because I only sell on Whatnot. Delete eBay. Delete. Delete because they double check with you. What else? Oh, this one. Go to delete. I didn't even go on this one. Okay, delete. Done. Because we only shop on Whatnot. You only have one phone for Whatnot, and the other is for your personal. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I honestly I have a lot of apps on my phone, but I delete them now. I only want like a couple apps. It's too much, and they don't need to be spying on my damn phone. Because when you give apps access to your phone, they literally could look at most things on your phone. Yeah, and you could see when they go in your phone and how they interact. I mean, they don't have access to like download your data and things like that or download your pictures. They don't. You only access and you can limit the access what it is. But if they're a hacker and they're good and they got skill, they could get anything. So, I deleted all the apps you said, Picker Adam. Oh wait, there's one more. Remove, delete. Thank you very much, Picker Adam. Yeah. I know. I always clear mine. I pretty much have a lot of stuff blocked on my phone. But, don't want anybody to get paranoid about that. But yeah, they can people want to get it, they can get it. Oh, you know whose birthday is it? It's the Hodgepodge place. It's her birthday today. And it's also she's 39. It's also Mary, her birthday too. Wow. I didn't know they had the same birthday. I don't download any of those other apps either. Put them in your husband's phone, partner's phone. My birthday was 2 years ago. Mine was almost a year ago. Yeah, I only have necessary apps on my phone now. Um, but there's too many. Like I have some paid ones that I keep, but I've gotten rid of so many now because it just doesn't. It's just I don't want my phone filled up. Like even ones I have bought in the past, gone. Oh, there's Depop. I got rid of that now too. Thanks, Picker Adam. I don't know what I would have done without you there because you reassured me that I only need Whatnot. Oh, TikTok Studio. I kept that. The SE, yeah, it's only 64 gigabyte. Those, yeah, because that was an older one, right? Like what, a 15? Is it a 14? 14 SE, right? Yeah, it takes up a lot. My husband got me for Christmas the iPhone, to be honest, the 17 Pro Max. I like 2020, yeah. I mean, you could use like an old iPad with OBS because the camera's still good on it and functional. And it's small, so it's just easy. Did you get it? It's from my 14, honestly, it's literally like the same. The only difference is the camera is way more kick ass. Yeah, from the 14, like I could zoom in. I love the phone. It's great. Um, I got the orange one, right? I got a clear case. I got to get a different case. This case sucks. But he got me the 512 gigabyte. It's huge. I didn't want that size. I wanted 256, but that's fine. Honestly, it's the same. It's the same from the 14. I feel like I'm still using my old phone. I'm not like, ooh, and I love Apple. Like, I'm a huge Apple nerd, but I haven't really farted around with it so much. Yeah, but I don't think it's that much difference. I use it for apps for whatnot. Let me go back. I will say there is a big difference in the quality of the resolution on the screen. Okay. It's the same size. It's 6.9 inches. My 14 Pro Max was the same. So it's not like I got a quarter of an inch or a point of an inch, you know. Um, but the camera on it is insane. So before, the max zoom to take a picture was 10 times. On this thing, it's 40 times. I can take a picture of the moon and it's freaking sharp. It's insane. Um, they say that the display is brighter. Oh, you got it. Yeah, I haven't really played around, but watch. Let's see if I can find that picture of the moon I took. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it. Because if I put it, and it was only a little blurry because I didn't have it on a tripod or anything. Yeah, so as far as the when I would look at oh, the screen was a little bit smaller. I guess I mean it's you don't notice it. I didn't notice it. So it's 6.7 inches on on the 14 and this is 6.9. So it's not that huge of a difference in the size, maybe a little bit, but the camera is really a big difference. If you have the 15 or 16 and you go to the 17, I guess there's no change in the camera. But the 40 times zoom is crazy. Um Processor, I don't know, but the screen, yeah, 15 to 17 is the same. I read all the reviews on it, but there's some things with it. I was trying to see on here on the thing I downloaded. And the processor though is one's an A19 and one's an A16. But it has this new vapor chamber. So that I'm interested. And the RAM is double from the 14. Um it also has USB-C. I like that because now that means everything is even my computer, right? No more lightning cable. Except my iPad is that and my earbuds and some of my other iPads have the old lightning cable. What's nice is I don't have to carry like a bunch of cables. I just carry that one. And let's see. Oh yeah. So the it's 48 megapixel camera on the front. It's basically the same. Oh, you know what it has? The screen when I look at shows on whatnot. Oh, here's the picture, the video of the moon. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but let me show you the. It's insane the zoom. Okay, that's me zooming on the moon. Look at that, dude! Isn't that crazy? Let's see if I can do it again so you can see how far away I was. That's on the 17 from my backyard with no tripod. It is insane. Yeah, the quality. Get out of here, sir, with your bro. Yeah, for a phone, that is incredible. That's the camera on the Apple. Yeah, self-banned, my bad. Kathy, you cracked me up. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. It's pretty good, but the picture quality though, I think there might have been a picture I took of the moon. I don't know. No, my pictures, I haven't really taken that many pictures this year. Oh, I did take a picture of like Oh, this is where I zoomed in on the moon with from like, oh no, I can't show that one because it shows my house. I don't show my house. Dad joke tag. Picker Adam, thank you for the tip. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I didn't have a picture, but product pictures, it takes amazing, amazing pictures. Thank you for the tip, the dad tags. Hello, Patty. How are you? Hey, Molly. How are you? Um, yeah, the Zoom is insane. Yeah, I guess I never took with this the moon, but I was think I maybe I'll do it when there's like a full moon. I'll take a pic and I'll put it on a tripod. Yeah. Oh, and yeah, that's it. That's all I can say about it. I haven't messed around too much. But it does do a really cool thing I like. There's like a button on the top right here, and when you're taking a picture, you can scroll your finger and zoom in instead of doing the dial thing. So I wonder how that will work like when I do TikTok. When I make a reel, I'll try it. Yeah, it allows you to like scroll zoom really easy. I actually love that. Yeah. And when I you thought about grabbing the 16E, might be worth it. Yeah. I mean, if yours is still working, you might not need it, but the zoom for jewelry, I bet you is so good. I haven't tested it yet. Yeah, with the right lighting setup, I bet you the zoom is really good. Especially when somebody wants to look at like, maybe a gemstone to see like or diamonds to see like the imperfections in it. Yeah. Yeah, he wants the 16E. It's like a little bit smaller. I was trying to see what else it had. I don't know what other differences. Just that screen is the screen is OLED. So it's the organic LED display, which is amazing. But I don't know too much about this cooling on it, the vapor chamber. I'm interested in that to see like I will say the phone gets hot. The phone gets hot. I have to go through the settings and I have to fix the settings for whatnot so my phone won't get hot. I haven't done that yet. Once I do that, it'll be fine. I want more lights. Camera's gonna do a whole room redo. I think I'm gonna have to get the paint out. Oh, are you? What are you gonna paint it? What color? That's what I was doing today, actually. I had a few minutes after I finished all my projects, and I was like, my house has a lot of gray, and I'm tired of it. So, but I have like a gray fireplace that's different tones of gray, and I want a different color. So this color I really love. You might like it. It's it's called where is the color? It was like color of the year last year. It just I don't know if it's evergreen fog and it's by Sherman Williams. It's a nice color. It's not too dark green. It's very warm. But I think I'm gonna paint my big wall that color. But I did like in one of the apps I have asked it to paint it. No, it's not. It's you want to see what it looks like? But it looked good with my fireplace. Let's see if I have the picture on here. I don't know that I have it. It's almost like what is it called? Evergreen frog. I feel like it was called something else. Yeah, I'll show you. It is nice. And it kind of is like I think people were it's a lighter green. It's actually nice. So here's a picture of like Let me see if I could show you so you can kind of. Here's just a picture of what it kind of looks like. It's got some grays in it, but it's really green. See it? So like in the area. And I think it's a good color. So it's not minty at all. It's more of like I think it has like a lot of gray in it. But it was like their color of the year. But I think I'm gonna paint it. I'm gonna paint it like that color. It's kind of nice. Yeah, something different, you know? Um, there's another color that goes with it that I'm gonna paint my other wall that color. It's a nice color. It's green but chilly green. Yeah, it's chill green for sure. Um, but I have this app, it's for interior decorators that my friend let me log into her account. And you take a picture and it basically paints the wall for you. And then it suggests based on your layout, like, and it's like real expensive. You can't buy it. You can't buy it. It's like for her business. And you take a picture and then it suggests what colors go best with what your furniture is. It's pretty crazy. I mean, I know there's like, you could do that with AI and stuff, but she let me use her app and I was like, oh, I like that color. But there's another cream color that I wanted on this other wall. So I don't know. I might be going to the paint store tomorrow. I need fresh paint. I like fresh paint. Yeah, it gives it a new look, different vibe. So no, maybe I'll do this wall here because it looks good with a fireplace. So it was either this wall or the living room. But then I think, oh, I don't want to paint, but I kind of do. Yeah, I know, I know. Even like in my kitchen because I have real dark piece of furniture in there, and then it. I wanted this yellow because I like lemon. I like vibrant and everything being white and gray, I was like, I think yellow would look, but it didn't recommend the yellow. It recommended with my table and all of our stuff in there, it recommended this like warm, it's like a cream color, but it's got a little more brown in it. It's really nice. But then it didn't work in this room and that wall goes into there. So I don't know. Yeah, that's my goal this year is I want to repaint the whole inside of the house and my son's room. That's my next project, which is going to be a big one. Yeah, the old wood paneling. Yes, we used to have our bathroom had like 1970s tile, 1960s pink tile, and then it had like rose. I mean, it was real pretty for that time, I'm sure. It had wallpaper, and then as soon as like I moved in here, that was the first thing to go. I took the wallpaper down. And then I painted the bathroom. And then we have since completely gut our bathrooms out and redid them. And they're so nice. Yeah. I'm so glad we did that though. I couldn't imagine still having that bathroom. And then now we've done our kitchen. So those are like the most expensive things you could do to renovate your house. Yeah. I'm so glad. They were the most expensive. Yeah. Del so, wallpaper is like kind of in now. You can get literally anything printed on. I mean, you always could. You could get custom printed with your own designs, and then they do now. Sometimes they even do like the sticker paper, where yeah, the modern stuff might be better. But wallpaper was always a process. I think it's probably the same. It's just the material's a little bit better and easier to put up on the wall. Yeah. But like now the glue probably is even better, so it's hard to get it off there. I had to like soak the wallpaper. I remember that. So I was spraying it with this. Um, I had to peel the top and then I sprayed the back of it. It was really a pain in the butt. Yeah, it was a lot of work to take it off. And then I remember years and years ago, my grandparents' house, which was my parents' house, they had, like my grandpa had this wallpaper on the walls that my grandma probably put up. She has such impeccable design taste and style, but the wallpaper looked like wood paneling. And I still remember that, but I remember taking it off with my mom. Oh my gosh, that was a process. Yeah, and then ended up painting that room, but I know why she put the I know why my grandma had put up the wallpaper to create like a textured look, but also because the walls were plaster. And so they were like a whole other project, you know? So it was kind of good she did that. But that was like really in, yeah. But yeah, I haven't, I mean, you can buy it now. It's like a sticker. I saw some that I really liked. It was it was like gray, and I looked at it and I go, I could paint that on the wall. I could literally make a template on my computer, cut it out on my Cricut, and cut it out on some kind of thicker stock, and I could literally paint that on the wall. Yeah, it was just patterns. You could paint it with a brush. Not everybody could do that though. No way. That's really awesome. I love that. That's so cool. So of course you got the frame. Yeah. They had a mural wallpaper that you really loved growing up. I love that. That is neat. Yeah, I haven't there's a when I look back at pictures, because my grandma was she was a seamstress, so she already had design. She was very good at that. And she could have been an interior decorator, because I look back in all the old pictures of like her house. She always had like the coolest trending shit ever. Her lamps, her couch, her tables, everything was just like in a I don't know. I think it would be like in a magazine. Yeah. It was just such a cool style. You got a big vinyl cutter. You used to do some, oh yeah, that's right, from the signage. What's up, Gen X? How are you? Yeah. But it's cool to like I look like that picture I showed earlier of them eating in the kitchen. The table, I always wanted that table. Um, you know, this table, right? You guys know this? That old vintage table made out of metal, and the top was like yellow or red, and then the chairs were like, I always wanted that table. It's so expensive now if you even find it. My grandma does the opposite, worst looking items from the thrifts she finds, but I love her. I love that. Yeah. They're they're the worst. What a gift you have, grandma. That's great. Yeah. That's so funny. Oh man. Well, I think we're gonna call it a night. It's 2:02. We're gonna raid our friend. I will be on in a little bit. That's why I'm gonna go. I appreciate you guys. Pick her item that cracks me up. Thank you for the farts. I mean the laughs. I appreciate it. Let's see if it recommends my friend. Yeah, we're gonna go check out the amazing Covet. I see her on. I think she just went live. Yeah. Thank you, you guys. I hope you have a great night and a day. Legend, back at you. And all the friends who are lurking and hanging out. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. YouTube, thank you as well. Tonight was just oh, TC Gunslinger calls farting butt lightning. Maybe a relative of Bud Lightyear. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, did you hear that in my chair? Thunder. All right, friends. Stay well, stay kind, but always take care of yourself, okay? I try to end and have good, positive, the chat shows. So, much love to all the friends. Thank you. Let's go see Covet. She's probably selling jewelry. She has really great deals on jewelry. I've been known to raid into her and spend all my money there. So I will see you guys. I'll be on at 9:23 this morning Pacific time, and we'll be having a chat show called Coffee Talk, where we talk all things whatnot. Okay. I will see you there. And on YouTube, it will be ending my stream. So I will see you guys